I'm going to show you to beat the CEL 240 boss fight at the end of the Reach the Coral Convergence mission in Chapter 4 of Armored Core 6. So in order to do this, there's a build that is kind of insanely OP for this. So I'll show you what that build is. Now, if you don't have the parts, you'll have to sell parts in order to be able to buy them. But everything I have here is available from before that mission. The only thing that you can't just buy at the store that I think is really good for is this booster, which you can get at the depths. Second depths is just a random item in one of the ways down there, one of the paths down there. Just go to all the side paths. I forget where it is. I know it's on that one. I'll show you which mission real fast. So it was on the depth 2, underground exploration depth 2 mission. It was in some side room in a chest. So if you want to get that, I didn't make a video on it yet, but maybe I will. And if I do later, it'll be in the description of this video. But anyway, okay. So we're going to take a look at the assembly. So that's the only thing you can't buy by default. Everything else, just copy what I have here. So you're going to use Gatling guns in order to overpower this boss. And you're also going to use, surprisingly, the stun needle launcher. Now, the specific thing about this is that if you fire them both at the same time and they hit, it will instantly stun the boss and do like 4,000 damage. So if the boss ever is like winding up for a heavy attack where they don't move or something, you can just stun them instantly and just completely nullify their super attack, which makes this fight way easier. And the Gatling guns do asinine amounts of damage, and that's really the trick to it. As for the gear, I hate using the tank body, so instead the next best thing is what I prefer, which is this one, the Tian Kyong, and then add that to whatever else you can put on it for the maximum amount of AP that you can carry along with these legs. And then the booster, again, was the gills from that one place that I told you, the depth 2, exploration depth 2. And then I just have this FCS on for medium range damage and the VP20D in order to power all this. And that is it. All right, with that out of the way, let me show you how to fight this boss. Because not only do you have to fight him using these tricks, you still ideally want to know at least how to deal a lot of his attacks or how to, like, bait out what you want from him. But he's not always going to do what you want, so it may take multiple tries regardless. But let me just try to show you. Okay, so this boss is super speedy, and the first thing you can do right out of the gate is lock on and dodge your first attack, so I'm going to show you. But one thing here, if you're on controller, it's going to be a little bit easier. You can just lock on. You want to be out of all the fights in this game, this is the one you want to be locked on. If you're on mouse and keyboard, here's the trick if you never use lock on in this game. Hold your mouse in your hand with it facing upside down, so that way the sensor can't sense anything. Because in mouse and keyboard, if you move even one pixel on the sensor of the mouse, it removes the lock-on, which is insane. So that's why I never use it. But in this case, the second the fight starts, I'm holding my mouse in the air, facing up towards the sky, like upside down. And I'm going to press the middle mouse wheel in order to lock on at the very start. And then I'm going to try my best to walk you through what to do here. So I'm going to skip this now. So we're going to lock on, go left and right, and then left like that. And then we can get on him like this. We want to just hug him. We want to stun him if we can. Right away like that. Do a bunch of damage, finish with the stun guns, and there's half his HP. If you get lucky on the beginning, you gamble it, you can get something like that potentially. I'm going to try to back off and see if I can bait his super heavy attack, but I don't think he's going to do it. So the main thing is watching out for all his little the little laser guns, and just try to dodge them. They're basically little mini shotguns. As for the blades, just don't full commit to a direction for the basic one. If he does the double, then you full commit to a direction, and then last second dodge the other way. Alright, so we got him low, but this isn't going to finish him. Oh, it did finish him. If you're really aggressive on the first half, you can get lucky. Not every time does it go like that. You can definitely get screwed over real bad, but you definitely want to try to go fast, because then there's a chance that you'll just get a quick fight on the first phase. And then you put all your resources into the second phase. So now you can't even do damage to him yet. He has a bunch of special attacks. Just get ready and dodge these first ones. So dodge that, and then you just go in one direction. All right, after this, just try to get ready for anything he throws at you. We have some new attacks and things that I hardly even know how to deal with. The main thing is to try to burst him. Okay, we got the easy attack. He's going to do that. Unfortunately, I got blasted. Okay, I'm going to get blasted for sure on that. There was no way to dodge that, unfortunately. So I stunned him with the needle guns. Ooh, I almost hit him with that. I'm going to stop using lock on for a bit just because I'm on PC. And there's a chance that I can kind of outmaneuver him a little bit with some things. And there we go. Something like that. But even with the build, it doesn't matter which way you do it. It doesn't matter if you do tank legs. It doesn't matter what way you do this. This boss is just a bitch to fight, period. That is just it. So you've got to, like, your best bet, if you just cannot seem to beat him, is use this build and just be extremely aggressive and hope you get lucky. That, plus if you just play it enough times and you get used to how to dodge the blade attacks and things, that helps a lot. Other big problem is, I didn't show you there at the end, but he has a lot more attacks than that in Phase 2. And your best bet on Phase 2 is to just go fast, because his attacks are so annoyingly hard to dodge on the second phase. Your best bet is just kill him before he gets to even use them, which is what I did there. That's like the ideal way. And if you're trying to get an S rank, that's also great, because then you go super unbelievably fast. So hopefully it helps you out, guys. I know it's an awful fight, but with this build, and hopefully with some of the tips and tricks I gave you in this video, hopefully now you have a better idea of how to beat the CEL 240 boss fight at the end of Chapter 4 in Armored Core 6.